Oh man, I'm going all in with that stuff.
It was fun though.
But no, I really feel like we definitely need like another popcorn and pints get together type of deal.
Absolutely.
To do
It was
something.
good.
I think that'd be fun.
Someone start a car? What the hell
What's
is that?
happening? Is this one going to show up on Twitter this week?
It can. I got it. Hang on. I'm glad you said something. Let me do it. We are live.
What up, everybody? Welcome,
Live.
Internet. It's Popcorn and Pints.
Happy All Hallows Eve.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes, All Hallows Eve.
Glad to see you guys made it so far.
Oh,
See
thank
it.
you, Chris.
That's the case after tomorrow.
I'm talking about that. English ain't great.
How many horror movies haven't you seen starting with Trick or Treating? I'm just saying.
You going out trick or treating?
No, I'm just saying.
I've been watching a lot of movies.
I actually went trick or treating the last time. When's the last time everybody went trick or treating? Like, where
Oh,
you actually
dude.
I have no
were
idea,
actually-
honestly, man.
I already remember mine. I know why I didn't. So I got younger siblings, right? So I used to go every year. I hate walking. I hate going up people's strangers. Like I hate people. So from a young age. So I went for a few. Then I was like, why am I doing this? I won't go no more. I'll just eat my brothers and sisters' candy.
There you go.
So I was around like.
So you're being a bully.
Not a bully. It's just. So here's
Big brother, big brother.
There's certain candies they don't
That is
like.
what big brothers do.
So I'm like, give me whatever you don't like. And I used to get like decent stuff because they're like, oh, I don't like Butterfingers. They'll throw it to me. I'm like, oh, thank you, Butterfinger.
Butterfingers suck.
I like them. I don't know.
They're not
Well, I'm not
Good
really
if
a
you,
candy
you can
person
avoid
anymore,
them
but
getting stuck in the teeth.
Yeah.
I'm not
If
a
you
big
don't
candy
chew
person
it,
anymore.
It's fine. Suck on it for a while, bite a piece of it off.
Said.
I mean, pretty much. It's what she did. It's her actions, not her words.
I mean, when I was younger, I used to eat everything except for candy corn.
I love candy.
Every
Tootsie
piece of candy
Rolls.
corn was made in the 70s and just recycled year after year. That's my theory.
Fucking disgusting.
I used to really enjoy it.
Wait, how do they recycle it? Do they come and collect the?
I don't. They
No,
somehow
the trash
find all the
people, man.
uneaten garbage candy and just
Yeah, it's the trash.
repackage it.
They see it in the trash. They recycle. They fucking sweep it with a push broom, put it into a bin, and they fucking run it through water.
They
and
take it
just
straight
put
out of
back
the
in trash.
dumpster where it belongs and put it in a fucking bag again.
I hate that. Then they try to trick you. They try to get flavored ones now. They're like, oh, pumpkin spice. Yeah, there's flavored ones. Walmart has flavors.
Yeah, they do.
They're actively trying to make it worse?
They're fucking disgusting.
I want some.
Of course you do. No, check out Walmart. No lie. Because it's Halloween.
like
They're probably
candy
out.
corn.
They got flavors. I'm sure they got
like grape candy corn? No.
Grape. I don't know about that.
They don't.
They got some fucked up flavors. So.
Aaron's looks.
Passion fruit.
All right, Twitter will be next week, Chris.
Pina colada.
They wouldn't let me get into it for whatever reason.
You're letting the fans down, man. Letting them
It's
down.
all right. They'll be all right.
All those tweeters.
Will they?
I know.
Will they?
We just gotta copy and post a link onto the page, like the YouTube link or whatever, onto the Twitter page. They'll be all right. They'll find us.
Ooh.
But so tonight we are reviewing American Gangster and Beverly Hills Cop.
Good stuff tonight.
Yes, and I was actually talking to my wife just earlier when I picked her up from the airport. I was like, this was the first time in a long fucking time on Popcorn and Pints where we had back-to-back good movies for, like, I forgot what we did last week, E.T. and something.
E.T.
one.
And they're both good films, and then this weekend, so you know what that means. Next weekend we're gonna have something fucking shit. More than likely, we're gonna have some.
Yeah, it's gonna land on the chick picks. And it's gonna be a musical.
Side note: we're coming up on like a year. One of these weeks.
We are. No. It was because we started. I don't remember the exact date, but we started in October, so it's definitely been a year.
All right. Happy anniversary, fellas.
Yeah,
yes, happy anniversary. I don't know where
Ibrahim is. We made it a year.
Yep.
Ibrahim's dead as far as we know.
Damn.
This guy. But
It is how it is, man.
Someone needs to write that story, the movie that killed the filmmaker.
Michael,
this guy. What's
it's
everybody
all
drinking
Michael
tonight?
Myers out.
I got
drinking
what?
some- That's the Bay Original Lemonade Hard Seltzers.
Nice.
I got some leftover Miller Lite from our P&P gathering last weekend.
I got
Nice,
so many
nice.
of these fucking things, so I gotta start drinking them.
I like Miller Lights.
Is it
They're
my
all
turn?
right. Beer
Yeah,
to me,
where's
beer. I'm starting to like IPAs better, and like ciders.
Mm-mm.
Beer,
Too hoppy.
Oh, yeah.
Too hoppy.
beer, I can drink. It's not like I love the flavor. So
I went to Druthers earlier, brewing company out here, and I got apple cranberry. How did you say this word is, Chris? Kolsch?
Kolsch.
I don't know how it tastes yet. I'm about to try it now. But
Enjoy.
I hope so. I'm gonna be pretty pissed off if it's nasty. I have to give it to fucking James.
I like cranberry. I'll drink it.
Apple cranberry doesn't sound that bad.
Not at all.
Had that.
I don't like the apple part, but I can drink apple flavor stuff.
It's not bad. It's actually pretty decent. It's pretty good.
Nice.
There's a little cinnamon flavor in there as well.
Nice.
Puerto Rico,
Apple pie-ish. What up?
you drinking?
Yeah, I got water.
You got the
Say that earlier.
H2O, man.
I yelled it.
He's staying
What
hydrated tonight.
It's the liquid
Always.
of life.
It is.
Coffee's my liquid of life.
I thought it was piss, but
Okay,
Wow.
R. Kelly.
started early.
There he is.
Wow.
Started early.
There it is.
Listen, you know what it is? I had to get the easy cheap shot out because I hate when I have to like throw it in at the very end just to say it.
Oh, I got you.
You know?
People are tuned out by then.
Speaking of R. Kelly, our close Canadian ambassador found R. Kelly's car.
What?
The license plate. What
No,
did it say?
Buddy,
I thought
it's 24/7.
Well, who said it? Was it you or was it Canadian?
it was.
No, it was
Chris.
Kyle, I think.
Yeah, it was Kyle.
Oh, it was Kyle that said that?
Yeah.
Well, we have
So it says kids 24/7, the license plate.
a license plate.
Oh.
Yeah, that was definitely.
He's
We
asking to be. You're just asking to be arrested with that license plate.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's probably a mother. She has.
It was
kids.
on, yeah, it was on like a van or a fucking
Fuck, man.
Mercedes or some shit.
Yeah, but still.
Yo, if it was on a white van, man, that'd be fucking crazy.
Or an ice cream truck.
Oh man.
Fuck.
We should show.
Just imagine borrowing that friend's car and you get pulled over. They're like, "What do you mean by this kid?" They're like, "Look, sir, officer, this is not my car. No, I didn't steal it. This is James Guynup's car. I'm driving."
I don't know how it's made because I know in the U.S., especially New York, they have limitations. Like you can't use swear words. They'll probably see what you write and they're gonna go, "Nah, we can't put this."
Wait right here while I go ask my supervisor if this is
we
okay.
gotta put this one.
So before we even do our early ratings, let's do something that we've been forgetting to do a lot lately. How do these two films connect? Besides being black films,
It could be any number of things.
how do they connect, guys? Like a good, cool way, fun way.
I'm going to say drugs.
Oh, there goes James again.
James has disappeared. I'm going to say drugs.
I'm gonna say organized crime.
Or organized crime. Yeah.
Urban mischief.
Urban mischief.
You got the art dealer that was smuggling drugs.
I like urban mischief.
Then you got him, Denzel, smuggling drugs and selling it.
Listen, man, we're approaching the same topic in two different ways here. One serious, one comedic. I feel
Very
like
true. Very, very true. And one's a true story. One's like
That is true. That is
we're
true.
approaching organized crime in a hilarious way and then a serious way.
Yeah. And I think what sorry, we got that part done. But I was gonna say though, with
That worked well.
it did. And what I liked about both, again, you guys say you have like the darker version of it, and then you have like the light, funny version that we all grew up with and seen and fucking laughed at when we seen it last. Which one do you guys want to start with?
Up to you. Anybody got an idea?
Puerto Rican. Go ahead. Pick.
All right, I'm going with Beverly Hills Cop because it's one of my favorite, and
Okay.
I feel like we're gonna need a lot more time for
Okay.
American Gangster here.
Interesting. I would have thought the other way around, but sure.
Well, let's get a win. Let's get a win. Let's all start it off on a high note.
I can see his point though, because I think the American Gangster, if you go into detail, there is way more involved.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh fuck yeah. Now, I was gonna say early ratings. No reason. What's your early rating? No reason.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Yes.
Fuck, I love this stupid movie. It's an 8 for me.
Nice.
I'm going to 8.
2 8s so far. Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna give it an 8 too.
3 8s. Can't be mad at that. I'm going to give it. Let me think. I'm gonna give it a 9.
Okay.
Nice.
Because it was just one of those films to where I remember like watching this movie with my father a lot. It would just be on. It was one of those things that would come on TV all the fucking time. And any point of the movie, you just sit. This is definitely. I know we've said this before, but this is definitely one of those films. Any point in the movie, you're gonna turn around, you're gonna watch it, and you're gonna fucking laugh.
Oh, there's some jokes. There's definitely some jokes to be seen if you just come across this movie at any point.
So yeah,
and like I was curious. I know I've seen this. I don't remember how long it's been. Years, for sure. So I wasn't sure what parts I would remember. It definitely. I think the thing I remembered the most is when they get to Maitland's mansion and they're running across the yard with people shooting at them with machine guns. I remembered that part.
Taggart, I think it's Taggart.
And
Billy.
And Billy. I love Judge Reinhold. He is so. Yeah. He seems underappreciated for the roles that he does, but he's fantastic. Yeah, he's great in this.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, this was
Eddie Murphy doesn't get enough acting credit from stuff like this either. Like, delivery of comedic stuff is fine, but him playing like the actual cop, like I just like his personality in it.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. Like, yeah, he's known as a comedian, and comedically, he's great in this. I think he basically improvised. He improvised like over 50% of this.
I can see that.
Just take after take. But like when he needed to get serious in this, the few times that he did, he was legit and believable.
Yeah,
very.
Did you also see the little thing that they threw in there to make like it's a joke? The two people walking down the street with his leather, this shit from his comedy special.
In his raw stand-up comedy.
Yeah, Delirious and Raw. There's like one red and purple one.
And he just starts laughing.
He did his laugh. You know that thing?
To be fair, his laugh did get a little annoying to me.
I'm used to it. I used to watch a lot of Eddie Murphy movies.
Because of this, all of his other movies, and then his stand-up, which, quick story. So, I remember I was listening to, you can listen to music and shit on your phone and all that at work. So one day my stupid ass decides to listen to one of Eddie Murphy. I can't remember if it was Raw or the other one, but Delirious, yeah. It was on OT. It was one of the Saturdays on OT when we were there. Oh, here we go again with this shit.
Yeah, we're famous, guys.
Let's go.
We're getting the webcam bots.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. We made it.
That's how you know that's how you know we made it.
Yep. Well, guess what? They're getting blocked.
We're making noise.
Let's stream that shit.
There we go.
Let's do a reaction video to it.
Mystery Science Theater
popcorn
edition.
Yeah, exactly.
Reviewing porn.
It's a live webcam, and we're like fucking reviewing it and talking. They hear us, and we're like telling like what we like about it and shit. Like
that would be hilarious.
The acting's
Mystery
bad.
Science Theater, live webcam edition. That'd be great.
But yeah, this acting really sucked in this. But no,
somebody should have went to acting class.
That penis is CGI. You see, the CGI is horrible in this.
How do you CGI those pubes?
Like James, that's penis. That's not where your eyes are supposed to be.
Seen better hair on a PS4.
Oh gosh.
Well, I didn't realize we were in the 70s.
Me either.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
But shit. What the fuck was I getting at?
We got sidetracked.
You're talking about your story.
So I was it was a Saturday on OT. I don't know if I came over and told you about this that day, James. But it was when we were in the office, and I was listening to Eddie Murphy, one of his stand-ups, and I was laughing so hard, I was in tears. I was like, I gotta turn this shit off. I'm not gonna get anything done. I'm gonna distract. Not that there's a lot of people. There's never that many people in there.
No,
but,
Saturdays no.
Like I was literally in tears, laughing, and it was Matter of fact, I remember which one. It was the one where he was talking about the farting game. And I was in tears. That and the ice cream truck. And I was like, okay, I
think the
got
ice cream truck was raw.
Raw, whatever one it was. I don't remember at the time. I just remember listening to it and laughing my fucking
Where
ass.
we got the food stamps.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have to go back and listen to him.
It's funny. He was raunchy. Now he's like Disney soft.
Yeah, he went that direction in his
14
career
kids
where
or
he
some
started
shit, right?
kind of.
Well, 14 kids, yeah. But the good money is when you're like Disney paying you and shit. Of course, you're going to fucking tone yourself down, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not going to hate, man. Paycheck, you get paid that much money, man.
Man.
You don't need to swear. I'll stop swearing.
Aaron, have you ever seen the Robin Williams HBO
out.
stand-up special?
No, but I want to.
Oh, man. I will see if I can find a link to it or something. You got to watch that. I would just love to hear your reaction. That's one of the funniest fucking stand-ups I've ever seen.
I wonder if would it be on HBO Max?
I would assume so.
I heard Bob Saget was real funny. I laughed at him in the.
Yo, he's dirty. He even makes a joke.
bad.
He even makes a joke about like sleeping with the twins.
He's coming to town.
He's coming.
That made me think
And
of it.
he wasn't canceled.
Yeah, he wasn't canceled.
He's coming.
You can't
like
cancel America's Dad.
I think he's
Or
like
this month.
coming in like December or something.
This month,
Something like that. Yeah, that's a funny bone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something tells me he came already.
He didn't really sleep with them, but he was like, people always said something like he considered them like daughters and everything. So he'll make like a raunchy joke about them.
No way.
But DJ.
But
man.
back to these films, Beverly Hills Cop.
One of the best movie fucking themes ever.
Yes.
I don't know who wrote it, and I think I read it's only like they use like 3 synthesizers on it, and that's it. But it is fucking awesome, and it stands the test of time.
It's called Axel Foley.
Is it?
That's the title of it. It's called Axel Foley. It's
I
his
love it.
theme song.
Like, I remember in the days where trying to find music to download, I downloaded the theme, burned it to a CD, and was just blasting that from my car driving down the street.
Nice.
It's just fucking.
It's a classic, and it's one, like you said, it stands the test of time. Like, as soon as you hear that, you're just like, oh man, this is it.
Yeah.
This is it. And like every time I heard it in the movie, I just started smiling. Like, holy shit! Like, how do you?
Dude, yeah, that theme just made me smile whenever it came on.
Yeah.
And to top it off, again, it's one of those ones you don't forget because once the wheel hit this last week, I started doing it. I was like, dude.
Yeah, it's stuck in your head. Yeah,
and it's something that you don't mind getting stuck in your head. Unlike again, going back to work when I would like type lyrics to James from like Britney Spears or the Backstreet Boys, and he's like, "Fuck you, Aaron. This shit's gonna be stuck in my head all day now." It'll be just like the chorus or something, just like a small part. The only parts that I would know.
I'm gonna start doing that to
over
people
there?
at work now.
Huh?
I'm gonna start doing that.
just giving them earworms.
Yeah.
You should.
Make it mad annoying to hit him like line by line, baby. Can't you see? Can't you see?
Here's what would make it funny is me and James would be in mid conversation about something out of nowhere. I'm like, hey, everybody.
Yeah, crazy.
What are you fucking? And then go back to the conversation after typing the song lyric.
Yeah.
So I mentioned Eddie Murphy like improvised a lot of lines in this. One place in particular that I read that as I was looking up notes, and then I watched the movie.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I was watching afterwards. So there's the scene where after the strip club and they stop those 2 guys from shooting it up or robbing it. They're back at the police station giving the report. Eddie Murphy goes into like the super cop speech, trying to give the credit to Taggart and Billy.
Mm-hmm.
Still pretending he's on vacation and was just there for fun. So the 3 of them improvised basically most of their lines. Hundreds of takes were ruined because of the cast members and everyone laughing. Like nobody could keep a straight face, mainly because of fucking Eddie Murphy.
Yeah,
that's the one. See, the one. That's the ones I want to hear. The ones that they had to take out because everybody.
I imagine if we picked up the DVD and if there's bloopers, there's got to be bloopers out there. We're just them fucking cracking up. But one thing in particular, so during that Super Cops monologue, there's you can see Taggart literally like holding his face or pinching his cheeks or something like that. That is him fighting back his laughter.
Oh, holy
Like
shit.
he looks angry, but he looks angry because he's trying so hard not to laugh.
That has to be tough, though. I mean, you got to think about it, though. Just it's almost like when you try to tell a funny story to your friends, or when you're high and you're talking about random shit and you're just laughing so fucking hard you can't get it out. Like, just being around somebody that funny has to be tough to, like, fuck.
And Judge Reinhold apparently had his hands in his pockets. He was pinching the shit out of his legs.
Ooh.
Trying not to laugh during
Damn.
that. So apparently that was a scene that took a long, long time to get.
I could see it, though, but it worked.
It was hilarious. He's so smooth when he just picks an idea and just rolls with it. He fucking gets in that character he needs to be in to tell a story, and it's amazing.
It is, but he's one of those comedians, though, that's a really good storyteller already. So then, and he could act. He's a really good actor, in my opinion, especially with his older stuff. But I feel like with the improvising and all that, it probably just comes like that. Because I'm sure when you're on stage, yes, you have these jokes memorized and all that, or the stories, or whatever. But I'm sure there's some things you're just like throwing a little extra in there. You know what I mean? Improvising a little bit up. So it's like, okay, boom, do it right here. And just, oh man, this movie is so fucking great. It's so fucking funny. Like, it's just...
So what are people's favorite scenes? I'm curious to hear some favorite scenes here.
Oh man,
I was hooked straight from the opening, man. I thought the opening was great, where he's trying to sell the Lucky Strike cigarettes, and he's coming across as kind of like a flamboyant black man.
He's like, I need that $5,000.
So bad for that stunt man. I felt so bad for him hanging off, and then when he took the corner and he fucking went right outside the truck, bounced off the side of the truck.
It kind of looked like fun. I'm not gonna lie.
I look like that.
I thought that was fun.
That was planned, though. It didn't hurt at all. They're like, okay, you're gonna slam against the side.
I love the hotel scene where he's checking in and pretends to be the reporter from Rolling Stone.
That was hilarious.
And he's there to interview Michael Jackson.
Oh my goodness.
I was fucking hysterical.
That scene, you know what made me laugh about that scene is because he pulled the black card. Same thing I would have done.
he did pull. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't fully expecting it. I wasn't fully expecting him to drop an N-bomb, but he did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You have to. Like, in that situation, when you're already up here, Chris, you know, when you're already up here, you might as well just keep going. You just keep going. You don't stop. And I mean, shit, it worked. You got one of those great suites for a regular room price, $200-something a night.
Yeah. So basically, every scene like that is like the best parts. It's like when he's sitting there, he just randomly makes up a story to get his way. Like just in the police station with the fucking not the chief, but the other guy, the main dude,
Taggart.
No,
the chief, the higher up guy.
Yeah, the higher up guy, like you said with the super cop thing. But there was another one. He just randomly just fucking tells these stories, and they're looking like, motherfucker, we know you're lying.
But
he just keeps going and going. It's like those scenes are like the ones that stick out.
Yeah.
Just where they're like, here, take 2 minutes and just say whatever you want.
Yeah. They go to the restaurant where he lies to get in there. He's like he needs to get checked.
Yeah,
that scene was hilarious.
Hysterical.
What did he say? Herpes something 10 or something?
He's like, okay, maybe you should give him that message.
Yeah. The guy was like, you should tell him that.
Yeah, the maitre d' is like, I will pass your message along. What is it? Then he goes into that whole speech, and he's like, okay, maybe it would be better coming from you.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
The tailpipe and the dinner sent out.
Oh, the bananas in the tailpipe. That was
the whole
great.
Cat and mouse game was fucking just.
I love that part. Yeah, because it was like, okay, you guys got to watch him now. And he was like, when the one black guy especially was so cocky, like, we got this, and quick, he lost him quick in that fucking beat up Nova.
I was hoping he did.
This could have made a beautiful start, Chris. I know you know that.
They're making fun of the banana thing.
Yeah,
it would have been funny if he did the same thing to them, like the bananas.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the banana in the sailpipe.
I had the same thought.
He was like, "Listen, I got them, but you think I can't get you? You just fell for the same shit." But it's still, he basically just told him, like, "Come follow me." He gave him the fucking meal. Then the red light thing. That's how he got rid of them. But
Because like,
A little less funny than the banana fight.
What about the custom inspector scene where he's in the warehouse there and
Same
he
thing.
pretends to be
Just
the custom
makes up
inspector
shit.
and he starts yelling at everybody.
Yeah.
And they're
Worse
going
security.
along. Fucking, he's in the office and he starts yelling at the one guy. Is that your Porsche out there? I'll have. Was it the IRS down here so fast they'll be up your ass? I've seen it. It's not pretty.
Yep. Those scenes like that, it's like even just being the funny person saying those lines. I wonder how many takes that would be. Because for me, oh man, it's gonna take me a while to get through some shit like that. Like I'll be like, God damn it! They'd have to have me a stand-in would look nothing like me. It'd be like Chris, be Caucasian Chris in there doing
for 2 seconds of a scene. Just
yep.
Yeah.
But then they see that he's laughing too. It's like fuck. I don't know why we hired these guys for Popcorn and Pints for this movie. It's supposed to be. It's not even a comedy. They're fucking up, laughing at everything.
And for some reason, they insisted as being credited as interracial couple.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? So from what I was reading, the shooting script for this was literally pasted together from just a lot of different scripts written for the project over the years. They were stuck to the point where, and part of the reason Eddie Murphy was just improvising because there was a number of scripts that were just pasted together from over the year.
That's what makes it good, man. That's what I'm saying. Like every type of scene like that, I wonder if it's like majority of him just making shit up on the spot. And people are laughing. They're like, okay, let's try another one. He's like, okay, I got a different one. Then he comes with the fucking
the next one's now. Like I'm gonna have to watch part 2 and 3 now. It's like this week.
I want to do that myself. That's what I was thinking. As I was watching this.
I was like,
it makes the scene when he's telling the 2 cops that were escorting him and trying to follow him initially, Taggart and whatever the hell is Billy's bosses. The story, and he goes, "Is that what happened, guys?" He's like, "No, sir." Like,
yeah, I know. Like he's pussies. He's just looking at it. He's like, he was believing it. He's like,
oh yeah,
he was on it. He's like all disappointed. He's like
perfectly wasted a lie. Just
he was believing it. He was into it. He was going along with it. You guys just wasted it. That was an awesome reaction and just walk away on Eddie Murphy's part. I love how he did that.
The strip club scene, though, what I liked about that, besides the titties, was in the booty, but mainly titties, was when he's when he sets it all up, like you go here and I'll go over here, blah 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 blah, and he's acting drunk. He's like, Philip, I haven't seen you in so long. Some shit. And then when he pulls the gun, like, Philip, why do you have this gun? And gives him the gun, elbows him in the face.
Kept going, yeah.
He doesn't break character, and it's fantastic. Fun side note about the strip club scene: the song playing was recommended by the stripper.
Ooh, nice.
So that was a song she wanted.
So you know what made that part? You know what made that scene funnier? I don't know when the song came out, but Eddie Murphy song "My Girl Likes to Party All the Time." If that was the song played in the strip club, I would have their mind.
I don't know when he made that song. I don't know if it was after that.
I'm not sure.
This was the film debut. Don't forget it, of Damon Wayans.
Yes, he was there too.
Where he gets the bananas. His very first movie role.
Hilarious.
Well, for the bowl, it's $12.50. I just need a couple of those. You take those, sweetie. Like, I was dying.
Right once I seen that scene, I was like, "Oh my god, this makes me want to watch him Live in Color."
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, I got to go back.
I watched Major Payne the other day.
Oh, Major, that's a great one too. That should. If that's not on the Black Wheel, it should have been.
It's on one of them.
It might be. Oh, I might have picked it. I think I did.
Here is an insane fact that I didn't even know until I had looked it up.
Boys have penises and girls have vaginas?
Yes, that as well. Not what I was referring to. But like they had decided, like literally at like a test screening, like for the this is leading up to what I have. But at like a test screening for like the head of the studios and everything, they're like, they automatically greenlit like a sequel before this even opened. Because they're like, this is gonna be huge. But Eddie Murphy backed out of Ghostbusters to do this film, apparently.
Wow.
I don't know what his role would have been in Ghostbusters.
Winston.
But he passed on Ghostbusters so he could do this.
He probably made the right choice because this became like It wasn't like he was like the main star. It
Oh
wasn't
yeah,
like,
this is his starring franchise.
let's go, Mom.
So
Hi,
I
Mom.
mean,
Hey, hello, Sue. Welcome again. Thank you for joining us this Saturday
appreciate it.
evening.
but I read that and that's crazy.
It is. It makes you think though, like I do feel like he may have made the right choice because I feel like this kind of suits. Not that he couldn't have pulled that role off and probably had some comedy in there and all that.
I'm sure he would have been great in that role.
Yeah, Ghostbusters Busters is iconic. Also,
But-
like 2 movies that.
This is like when you think of Beverly Hills Cop, you're thinking of Eddie Murphy. You're not thinking of anybody else. I mean, yes, you have the other character, but you're thinking of Eddie Murphy for these films.
If you hear that theme song, you think of Eddie Murphy.
Exactly.
Axel
true.
Foley, whatever the case may be.
That is true.
Even more insane than that is apparently this script, when they were writing it, was meant for Sylvester Stallone.
Hey, I'm here to find my friend Mario's killer.
I don't think it would have been comical.
It would have been as good. It would
No.
have had to been a serious movie
Yeah, crap.
with little bits of laughter in it. It wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have worked.
What's weird is like I found a couple different, like there's some back and forth between why Stallone decided not to do the picture, and apparently he says he left the project because he didn't think the audiences would accept him as naive, fish out of water type cop, which I guess is that I could probably believe. Who's of course new to like the lifestyle of Beverly Hills and stuff, and he didn't like the comedy. He didn't think he was suited for it, but like there was a number of reports.
Sense.
Yeah, I've totally actually I don't disagree with that. But there's also a number of reports that say he left the project because of a disagreement with the kind of orange juice that was kept in his trailer.
Okay, that would be some diva shit right there.
That's some
Like
bitch-ass shit.
more than one report. There's numerous reports about
That's
that.
hilarious, though.
You're giving up lots of money because how about you get off your lazy ass and go buy your own fucking orange juice? It's
Orange
what,
juice?
$2 at the time? Orange juice is like $1.99. He's giving up like
Not
hundreds
even.
of thousands of dollars or millions.
Maybe it was the brand. Maybe he didn't want pulp and they had pulp, or vice versa.
But again, go to the store
He
and grab
only wanted Tropicana. They kept giving him that Minute Maid shit.
Or
Exactly.
here, you listen. Here's X amount of bucks.
Maybe it was fucking Sunny Delight. Who knows?
Tang.
I don't count. Like
There's someone in his trailer constantly mixing orange Tang.
Tang.
That's funny. That's fucking funny. That's fucking like oh man.
And he was more upset that there was a person in his trailer.
Yo, they still sell that shit, by the way.
Tang.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And Sunny D.
Well, Sunny D, I understand, but Tango's like that back in the day orange drink where nowadays they'll take off the shelf because they found out there was like some chemical in there that makes you grow tails. They're like, oh, we can't sell this shit no more.
Nah, Kool-Aid, the Lipton powders, all that shit, the pink lemonade, it's all still there.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking
It is.
Tang. I hope that story is true because that's
Me
hilarious.
too, man, because that's crazy.
I don't know if that makes me a little bit disappointed in him or very
No, it's diva-ish because there's like people like
I don't
I
think
heard
there's
like
any
I don't know if
question.
it's Beyonce only wanted green M&Ms or something.
Well,
Or no,
different.
Jennifer Lopez.
Wait, when did I forgot when this?
She could do that.
So this movie came out in '82. This movie came out in '82, I think. Stallone started getting big. What, the end of the '70s? Or when did Rocky come out?
Rocky was early 80s, I thought.
82?
Is it about the same time?
Yeah, I thought Rocky was 82.
Tango's
I
garbage.
don't remember.
Tang dropped in the 70s, yo. The astronauts. They had that shit first for like 10 years.
Rocky came out in 1970.
Why am I talking like a gangster Susan?
I don't know. Was it
I don't
70
know.
what?
November 21st, 1976.
76.
Oh, okay.
Rocky.
So
Really?
he was on.
I
He
don't
was
really
on
think that
to
old.
certainly Rocky 2. Yeah.
We reviewed Rocky and we can't remember when.
Yep. So he was definitely
My bad. Oops.
Stallone was becoming a big name when they had this movie in
Yeah.
planning. So he was So it doesn't surprise. He always seemed like a diva after he got big anyway. I believe that.
Yeah.
He seems like he has that kind of personality.
You know what I'm thinking now? He probably liked a certain brand of orange juice, but because he got punched in the head doing Rocky so much, nobody understood what the hell he was saying.
Maybe he wanted grapefruit juice.
Well, he
Maybe
said
he didn't know the difference.
There you go.
He got punched in the head so much. But like the last crazy fact I had about this movie was the director, Martin Brest, he flipped a quarter to decide whether or not to direct it. And it came up with whatever he picked to direct it. So he ended up framing the quarter, and I guess it's still hanging in his office somewhere.
He needs to show us that.
That's fun.
That's it. Yeah, so he flipped a quarter.
Fun. That's kind of fun.
He's like, I don't know if I want to do this show. I fuck it. Guess I'm doing it.
I'm trying.
That's just fucking. That is fate, man. That's just fate.
I'm going back trying to picture what you just said though, Chris, about Eddie Murphy being in fucking Ghostbusters. Like now, I want to see how that would be. Like I really want to.
I think it would be awesome. I mean, Ghostbusters is already great. Eddie Murphy.
It makes sense because they try to get comedy in there. So it was Aykroyd, Bill Murray, and they're like, okay, we need another comedian. They would have got Eddie Murphy. It makes sense that they would have tried.
Well, I mean, yeah, but at some point, I guess he agreed, and then he just backed out because he had this offer. It's either be part of a starring and ensemble cast or possibly your own franchise.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm sure it could have been both these contracts are lined up. This one pays more, so fuck it. I'm going to do this. And
I don't know, man. I assume if he backed out of one to do the other, they probably overlapped.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Schedule-wise.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. They probably overlap schedule-wise. I'm saying maybe Beverly Hills Cop, because he's going to be the lead role, maybe they like the number one lead, not like a team.
Not splitting it with 2 or 3 people.
Yeah. It's like, okay, well, fuck it. I'll do it. But
you can't go wrong with you can't go wrong with either franchise. So
not at all. Not at all. Which the new Ghostbusters is coming out November 19th, I believe, the day after my birthday.
I gotta go back and watch the first 2.
It's you and me both. I haven't seen those in fucking years.
Yeah, I think this one's called. I read an article the other day about it. Yeah,
it's getting like.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, from what I've seen, it's been getting great preview reviews and stuff like that.
It looks like it's good. Supposedly, this one and the one with the ladies was in development like for 10 years secretly.
Really?
Yeah. It's like, wait, how did they take 10 years?
I think it was more along the lines of like them being involved in writing it and having the idea, but never it being a real priority.
No. They greenlit it and like put a team on it.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, what?
Really?
Doesn't surprise me, man. There's a lot of movies like that out there like that. Like Tropic Thunder, that was 10 years in development.
That was fucking funny.
Real? God damn.
Yeah, that was like Ben Stiller's passion project for like 10 years.
I mean, I can understand why there would be, delay in that. It would be really hard to get, like, big film companies on board with, the whole blackface thing and everything. No, I'm good, bruh.
Nope.
Go out and come back.
Yeah, I'll be right off.
I see your screen freeze sometimes, James.
Oh,
I've seen James's screen freeze briefly.
Is your thing plugged in, James?
Yep.
That's what she said.
See, that's the thing. Like mine, I'm moving, I can see everything, but you guys are freezing, not me.
Really? I've seen your screen freeze briefly, occasionally.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, hopefully don't mess up anymore.
Well,
it's that time, guys.
Spin the wheels.
Spin the wheels.
Are we doing final ratings on Beverly?
Yeah, we can do that while we're spinning.
I'm going to stick to 8.
Yeah, I'm sticking with
I really enjoy it. It's fun. It's fun.
Even 20 some odd years later.
30
years later.
I want to go back. Like Beverly Hills Cop 3 was one of my.
Yeah.
Beverly Hills Cop 3 was one of my favorite movies as a kid. I watched it over and over. I don't remember what 2 was.
The 2. I don't know either. I know part 3 is like amusement park.
That was funny.
See,
I want to go back and watch 2 and 3 over the rest of the weekend or something.
Yeah, I'll probably do that. Probably Monday.
I'll be watching a whole bunch of horror movies tomorrow because it's Halloween, y'all.
All right, we hit a string of good movies. Let's see what kind of shit we get now.
Please not chick flicks.
Hey,
It's
come
only
on,
musicals
Daddy
left.
needs a new pair of shoes.
No
Come on,
musicals.
Come on.
Oh no, motherfucker.
Come on. I mean, it is
OG.
Halloween. Trick or treat.
Oh no.
Chick flicks?
Or treat. Trick.
OG.
Trick.
OG.
Trick.
OG.
He's lucky.
OG will. OG.
Deadpool.
Deadpool?
Come on, Deadpool.
Stupid Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat.
There's a lot, man. There's still like 40
It's
movies.
Halloween. Maybe there's something that'll go along with the theme just a little bit.
This what was I gonna say? This wheel has we don't hit this wheel much.
We don't.
No.
Come on, Deadpool.
How many? Oh, because that was like the first name we gave it.
So many movies.
I know.
So many.
I won't.
That on here?
Yeah, it is. And Street Fighter.
There's so much great stuff.
Well, I don't know about Street Fighter, but
I stand by my statement.
Terrible. The Naked Gun.
Yes.
33 and a third.
It's right before Deadpool too. Ain't that some shit?
Oh,
keep going.
The Naked Gun. Holy shit.
The Naked Gun. Well, that's the first movie, peeps.
Aaron, have you seen that?
Nah, I don't think so. If I have, it's been years, but I don't think I've seen that.
Oh, Leslie Nielsen, baby.
The Naked Gun, 33 and a third.
And
the final
O.J.
half,
Simpson's
if I
in it.
remember correct. Right?
Yeah, OJ's in it.
Can somebody send that in the group chat? Just the title of the movie, just so I remember for when we do the trailer.
The Naked Gun.
I just hurt myself.
Jump back.
Although it's kind of a stupid comedy, so now I don't know if you'll like it or not.
Yeah, Aaron's don't. It's basically a movie. You probably should have been on the white wheel.
Yeah, probably could have been.
We didn't, no, but remember, we didn't have the white wheel then.
That's
Is that
true.
Friday?
Oh, almost Bloodsport. What's this?
Yeah.
Friday?
Friday.
Shit, son.
Oh wow.
We have a black comedy and a white Oh God.
Yo, polar opposites. Wait.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Polar opposites.
We got a white comedy and a black comedy. I'm excited.
Yeah, we do. That worked out well. That's going to be a fun mix.
Yin
Nice.
yang.
Literally, those are
Or
complete
Michael
opposites.
Jackson's Black and White.
Yep. That's showing you guys right there that we're all about the people and love.
So close to Deadpool though.
That is a crazy, crazy mix. The Naked Gun and Friday.
I mean,
Oh boy.
Yes, they're both comedies, but
Try to get a connection off that.
But we can't use that connection, okay? No, that's too easy.
No, I'm saying we're gonna have to try to find a connection.
We got to find one.
We got to find it. We got to watch them and see what we find.
Yes, Ebony and Ivory.
It indeed.
Perfect
That's a song, isn't it?
harmony. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Famous one.
I don't remember it. I remember the title. I just don't remember the lyrics and stuff. Oh, okay.
I loved it. That's good. I like it. I'm excited.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
be
really
fun.
fun.
So we may have another fun, good time. Well, as far as like watching the movies, we'll have a good time hopefully, and then
I feel
review.
like
I know I enjoyed Friday, but I don't know about the other films.
I like Friday. I also feel like we're cruising for a bruise in one of these weeks, and then.
Oh, it's definitely we're overdue.
Yeah, it's gonna be musicals, man. And I'm gonna have to call out. Sorry, my back hurts.
We're gonna show up to James's house.
We
2 weeks ago, guys. Don't forget we had the
My
Lake
time of
House and Pitch Perfect.
Pitch Perfect.
Pitch
I didn't
Perfect
mind.
was good.
Yeah, Pitch
Lake
Perfect
House
was
sucked.
good.
No. Pitch Perfect was okay for me. I gave it a 5. But
We can't have another Cats.
Thank
We
you,
can't
Susan.
have. We can't have Ebony, Paul McCartney, and Steve. Yes. We can't have another Cats. We can't have a hashtag release the asshole version movie.
Oh man.
oh gosh, I love those episodes though. They're fun.
They're not.
You know what? Actually,
I
now
know
that I
about the
say
episodes.
that,
I don't want to watch the movie.
here's my segue into American Gangster. I didn't realize Idris Elba was in it. And
yeah,
now that we were talking about Cats, There's My
Oh.
Connection from Cats.
Ooh.
I was almost going to recommend we do an Idris Elba wheel, but we already watched Cats.
Yeah,
Sadly.
we don't need to watch that again.
Yeah, I'm not doing that shit again.
He's a fucking phenomenal actor, by the way.
Yeah, he is.
And yeah, he's a phenomenal actor. And I know women love him.
It was only a few years ago he got voted people's most sexiest man alive or something like that.
Yeah, I came in like 32nd.
That makes sense. I was only 30th.
I'll second.
22.
I didn't. This was the
Sorry,
Schenectady.
fellas. Between the hand and the tone, you know what I'm saying?
Capital
I'm
reason.
I'm too pale to be in the top 20. I am. I admit it.
Yeah, you never know. I'm
Oh,
sure
I
they
don't
get
have the
some-
natural glow that you need.
Oh, he can give you glow. Liquid yellow glow and warm, but you know that's what you want, Chris.
No, it's not worth it.
So, but again, early
I'm
ratings.
hungry, son.
No reason early ratings for American
7.
Gangster.
Oops, wrong way.
7.
Wrong way.
I'm with you, 7.
7.
Over here, so
Whites gave it a 7.
Gangster
7.
over here.
There's a reason for it. I'll let you know.
Because there's too many colors. James.
Man, you only can take a certain amount.
8.
8.
Plus, they all start to look the same. I can't follow
Wow,
who's who
man.
anymore.
Jesus.
I see they're talking about brothers and cousins, and I'm like, is this not Denzel playing all these characters? I don't know.
Wait. Oh
Fucked
man.
up, fellas. Fucked up.
Uh-huh. Would you Puerto Rican? Would you give it?
8.
I'm gonna give this one a 9 as well.
Damn.
And I guess we could explain our reasons
I'm
why.
tough. This should be a 9. I'm not gonna lie, because it is a very, very. This should be a goddamn 10. But honestly, all right, yeah,
Go ahead.
8.
Want me to tell you the reason why 7?
Yeah.
Story is great. True story. Awesome. I was
Wanted
expecting.
Denzel to take his clothes off.
I expected more like torture, like Italian gangster movie scenes.
But
like
He lit dude on fire the first 30 seconds.
Yeah,
That
but
was
then
awesome.
it started. There was a lot of like politics, a lot of talk, dialogue.
that's
Majority of it, and I'm
that's
like,
that's how that
business is
shit.
done.
James. That's how that shit. I've never been involved in that. People before you ask questions. But as far as just from like documentaries and shit, though, seriously, like that's how that is. It's like that's why they call it organized crime, because they're very organized
no,
about
I
it.
get it. But if you watch Godfather and Casino and everything, they have scenes where, like, someone owes them money. They don't just sit there, walk up, put the gun to his forehead, shoot him. And the scene, like the cool scene, is like 10 seconds. Then the rest is him in the office yelling at his cousin or something.
Okay.
I'm like, okay.
Well-
But the storytelling is great. Don't get me wrong. The movie is good. The last half hour to 40 minutes was the best for me. That's when it started picking up.
Here's an interesting thought. Is it that way because he's not Italian or anything like that?
I guess.
He's a black man. They even say at the end where Russell Crowe's in trouble with his boss there after ripping that military plane apart. He tells the superior officer it's a black man.
Yeah.
The black man's like, there's never been a N-bomb that's accomplished something that the mafia's never done in 100 years.
Yeah.
It's because he's doing it a different way.
It is true. Yeah, he was keeping low, like he didn't exist.
I gotta
Basically.
He was about discipline. He was about order. He was about
Yeah.
being the quiet and calmest one.
Well, he was trained by Bumpy, like he was Bumpy Johnson's bodyguard and driver, and like Bumpy Johnson pretty much treated him like family. So he learned from him, because I remember at one point where the cops were kind of watching him, staking him out. They were like, everything he's doing is what Bumpy Johnson would have done. Like he was teaching everything, and he tried to like be quiet about it. Remember how when he went to the fight, the Ali fight.
It's that chinchilla coat, man. That fucking chinchilla coat.
And he was, and what was funny about it and like ironic is just a few scenes ahead before, when he was yelling at it was either his brother or his cousin for having that. He was like, "What are you doing? You're loud. Like you're wearing this loud ass fucking suit. What are you doing?" Like, no, I'm gonna take you shopping because you don't. And those type of things, people get too damn fucking flashy quick. But it's like you go from driving a fucking RAV4 to a fucking brand new Mercedes SUV, followed by a fucking Lamborghini, Followed
Don't
by
draw attention to yourself. I
Yeah.
suspect.
Penthouse and Cash, the $25,000 alpaca rug or sofa, whatever. Like,
Don't
And
draw
also, you got the
attention.
weakest link, where you got the one family member gets hooked on the fucking drugs. Then he rats out fucking
fucks up,
everybody.
But
Fucks everything up, man.
But I gave it a 7. Like this movie, like other Chris said, should have been like a 9 or a 10 to me. What I imagined after watching the preview, the actors, the acting. I wasn't quite as into it as I thought I would be. It's
Same
really
here. That's
good.
what I'm saying. Yeah. But it's still a good movie. I liked it. It's just I thought it was gonna be way more into it.
I'm not surprised the difference in tone from like an Italian gangster movie or anything like that. That didn't surprise me at all. I had a feeling it would be more like this. But I don't know. There was just something, I can't put my finger on it, but I thought I would be just a little more into it. It's still really cool. I love the opening.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
What's that?
It's 30.
Oh, hey. How you doing?
I don't even know how to respond to that. I'm high. I was trying to do like a funny response, but it just didn't come good. How is she doing though, Chris? Oh, look at this. What is it?
Time. Beef stew and white rice. Back up.
Nice.
Mine.
Dude, shooting heroin's one of the grossest fucking things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yep. I hate needles.
Well, I don't
have a problem with needles when it comes to tattoos. And actual medical reasons, but
no, I'm good.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm good.
But shooting heroin, man, that's just it's just fucking gross.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
you got all the marks. You look like fucking shit, like a zombie. Fucking,
I really enjoyed this film though. Like I'm into these type of movies, and then like the gangster type movies, but like the ones that are more based on a true story, not just a gangster movie, be a gangster movie. Yes, I do enjoy those, but the true stories are so much better. Even more so, like when even if you didn't hear about these type of stories growing up, just like watching the documentaries, watching different documentaries about these people and these times and all that. Like I love these type of documentaries, so I think that's what drew me to this movie more. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, honestly, that's last night, because I watched this shit last night, didn't realize how fucking long it was either.
Yeah, it's long, man.
I listen,
2 hours
just
and
by
40
the
minutes all the
name,
way to the end.
Yeah, just by the name and the actors in it, I knew it was going to be a long fucking movie.
But for me, it didn't drag. Like, it wasn't a bad long. I felt like I was watching like a great documentary. Like, this movie, yes, it felt like a movie. It was like, you know how like a documentary is telling the story? This was like showing the actual show. To me, this was like showing the actual story that documentary is talking about. They're like showing like everything that's going on. So and I just fucking loved it. I
think that's my problem, because I'm not really into documentaries like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's like, I watched some documentaries here and there, but I can't just sit there one night and go like, I'm going to just watch a shit ton of documentaries, like especially like old school like gangsters and
I fucking love it.
I don't know. Like the truth.
Once I go down the rabbit hole, man, there's no stopping.
I'll give you a great example. Here and I'll still watch it too, either on the Fire Stick or on YouTube. Gangland. That's one I'll watch.
I never heard that one.
Just to go through it.
Really?
It's
the true crime stuff can get super fucking addicting.
It is.
Like if you hit some good stuff.
Yeah, and you just let the next video play. But what I'll do sometimes is I'll just like say if I'm just laying down, don't know what I want to watch. It's like you want to lay down and relax. You don't care if you're really looking at the TV or not. It's great for background noise. But I'll say here's the thing with documentaries that can make or break them. The narrator can fuck them up.
Oh yeah.
Because there's been some I want to watch, like it sounds good. You just and like what they're saying sounds interesting, but this voice is fucking throwing.
That's why you got to just leave it all to Samuel L. Jackson, or not him, but Morgan Freeman.
No, there's the guy who does it for Gangland. And I can tell it's a white guy. He's great. He's fucking awesome. But you have to have like that kind of cool sounding deep voice to do documentary, especially something like this. Gangland.
You know who's really good, and we should see if we can get him on the podcast. Steve French, who does the Unsolved Mysteries podcast.
Oh.
He follows Popcorn and Pints Twitter and likes stuff. So shout out to Steve.
Shout out to Steve. Tag him.
Yeah,
Steve.
Maybe we can get him on to talk horror movies or something.
Hell yeah.
Or like Unsolved Mysteries.
Unsolved Mysteries.
See, that's another thing. Like documentaries, that's the ones I do watch though. Like like I'll get drawn to like the serial killer ones or something. Like the true kind
said
at work.
Drawn or drunk?
No, I'll get drawn to.
I thought you said I get drunk to it. I was
No,
like,
I get drawn to them,
Yeah.
like the serial killers and like true crime at work. I was at the podcast. They
True Crime
went
also?
by like they went by like each serial killer.
Yeah, with Gibby and his boy.
Yeah,
I
that
listened
was
to
fun.
a lot.
So, like this movie was off and on for a while. A lot of trouble when trying to get it made. We talked about it being based on a true story, but
Yeah.
apparently the real Frank Lewis and Richie Roberts criticized the film for inaccuracy, saying basically only a small part of it is actually true, with a lot of it being just dramatic effect.
Well,
Yeah,
I-
the
you-
Fed
you-
said there were things that were disclosed that weren't too and shit.
I mean, again, movies have to.
So
be,
I don't know how much of this was actually true. Yes, it was based on true people, and
It was meant to entertain.
over lying
dramatic effect.
art.
Like,
Yeah.
did he really go like he cut out the middleman? Did he use the war
So-
as
Yes,
smuggling the
yes.
drugs?
Yes, and he's
Yes.
that's as a matter of fact, what's cool. Boom, that's another thing. That's another way to cover these two movies is bringing the drugs in. You know, in the shit.
Imported
coffins?
drugs.
Yeah, important.
They weren't doing it in coffins in Beverly Hills
Yeah,
Cop.
they're not 100% sure either if they were doing it in the coffins or if it was in like the pallets or something, or if it was another method of smuggling in. But it was definitely coming in on the planes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's another way to cross the movies over. But I like how they did it, how like people really did that, smuggling it in. Not that I like that they did that, but I'm just saying for these two films, how it was in both of these films. And I like how
Yeah.
they put it in this film because that's what really happens. And then they started that like back in the day, way back in the days. What was this from like the 60s, 70s?
68, 69, I think.
Yeah. And it's just, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
when heroin came on the scene.
There was
You know what's funny? I
Blue
noticed.
magic, man.
Blue Magic, yeah.
You know what's something funny I noticed as I was watching American Gangster. I watched Beverly Hills Cop first, and then I watched American Gangster. I don't know if there's ever been a cop movie made where a cop hasn't gone out of their jurisdiction at some point in the story.
You're right.
For the story.
You're absolutely. I feel like you're absolutely right with that. And there's always a cop that gets like the main cop always gets in trouble with the boss, and then he's right at the end.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
It's like basically we should have fucking listened to you, but we can't say that.
I don't know if there's a cop movie that I don't think there is one where a cop hasn't gone out of their jurisdiction for something.
No, they do what the fuck they want. They're just like,
Yeah, they
okay,
gotta.
I'm like Beverly Hills Cop. I'm on vacation,
Mm.
and
But Josh Brolin, who I didn't even know was in this either,
Oh, you
Played
played
that-
that detective in
the dirty detective
Jersey?
Trudeau. James
Not Jersey, New York.
James Gandolfini was offered that role but turned it down.
Mm.
Trudeau, I think his name was.
Trudeau.
Trudeau, there you go.
And I had predicted once they started, once Denzel flipped and he started naming names that he was going to probably kill himself, and he did, of course.
Mm.
oh
Smart. Well, probably the smart way out. He was going to go for
Yeah.
a long time.
oh he wasn't getting out.
See, the one part that threw me off a little bit, because you know how Richie knew the whole, like, most of the police station was crooked,
Mhm.
like,
Yep.
and shit. So when he's in Jersey and when those cops went in and got the bag of money, he ran up to him and goes, "Hey, that's my money." And they're like, "What
Yep.
the fuck are you talking about?" He's like, "Oh, 20 grand, they're marked for the police." He's basically telling another group of cops that collect that they could have probably just shot him in the head right now and no one knew. Like, hey, give me that 20 grand back.
I feel
That
like he
was
was
mine.
taking a chance. That
Yeah.
that was like his only. That was like his last chance.
Yeah.
That was like the last of the
That was
money he was
crazy,
going to
though. I was
get
like,
to
yeah,
try
you
to
got
do
some
anything.
balls, man. I'll be afraid they're going to shoot me in the head right there or go tell people, like, yo, there's a cop following you,
Yep.
like ratting them out and shit.
Like, that's fucking crazy. And I don't know if there's a book about this. There's got to be.
There probably is.
As I was like reading the facts as they were putting them up on the screen there at the end, like 3/4 of New York City's drug
Yeah.
enforcement agency ended up being dirty.
Yeah.
That's
Uh,
a lot.
That's
And
insane.
I'm not surprised by it though. You got to think of. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it was like that now, but even more so then because the drug epidemic, and it's like, okay, all four of us are drug dealers in 4 different boroughs of the city. here and there, your lower, you were the top guys. Here and there, your lower guys are going to get arrested. So it's like, okay, look, you know what? I know these cops are only making so much money, so here's
Pay them off. Yeah.
here's $50,000. Here's 10 grand out of nowhere to shut the fuck up. Here's, I'm gonna give you this once a week. Here's
money or
10 grand.
drugs. Like some cops were the drugs, some were the money.
Here's some drugs for you, and for not only for you to keep, but for you to sell if you want to. So here's some.
Speaking of money, would you turn that $1 million in that you found in the trunk?
Yeah, no, but
I don't know, man.
remember these cops were robbing these drug dealers,
True,
breaking it down, distributing it, also selling it back to them.
Yeah,
that's very true.
that's how it works.
They were recycling it. They were just controlling everything.
Yeah,
I'm saying in the
Percent of
situation
police
there,
force,
because he
you know,
knew the police station, they were going to look at him and gun him, like sit there like, you just turned that fucking money in where you could have took it and basically kept it and flipped it.
but
like at that situation, you're like,
but he wanted to be a good. The thing is, he wanted to be the one good, clean cop.
No, I get it. Yeah, that's a crazy.
There's always one.
$1 million. His partner wanted it. That motherfucker was hooked on drugs. He wanted it.
Shit, I wanted it too. Like, fuck, I could use that million right now.
Back in that time too, 69 $1 million, man.
Shit,
It's 10 here.
Fuck.
So there was one point after this movie got canceled and then was on again, that Will Smith was attached to be Frank Lucas and not Denzel Washington before it got canceled the second time.
I honestly
Seen that too.
And then
see it work,
Benicio
though.
del Toro was supposed to be Richie Roberts at one point when this movie was first.
I'm not sure who that is.
Because Will
You
Smith
don't
can
know Benicio del Toro?
I'm terrible with names.
Okay.
Will Smith could play serious if he had to.
I was gonna say I could see him pulling the role,
I think he could do it.
but
But Denzel's better fit. He has that like
the
the
look.
older man, like he got that more serious, like don't fuck with me.
He's fucking intimidating. I'm
Yes,
watching
that's
this.
the word. Thank you. Intimidating.
Denzel is fucking intimidating when he's playing a serious
Like,
character,
these type of
man.
roles. Yeah, he's both phenomenal actors though. But
He
glad-
did the my man, this guy,
My man. my man, yeah.
And honestly, it's crazy that the two main characters don't even have a scene together until there's less than like 20 minutes left in the movie.
Yeah, because they actually meet where you're arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And dude, I love that scene so much where he comes out of the church and Russell Crowe is just standing there and they have the street blocked off. That was just such a fucking cool scene.
I like how it was respectful too. Told the wife and the mother and everything go back in the
Just-
church and they
just-
close the
yeah.
doors. Instead of like drawing, like these days, like the guy would have came out of the church and then would have came out and gone to a been drawn. Don't give a fuck who's behind him, kids or not. People are like, get the fuck on the ground and shit.
But with that being said, though, James, that cop was smart because he was like, look, if I arrest him, I know he will flip on cops. And that can clean up this station bad because there is jurisdiction, whatever, because it's 3/4, 3/4. That's a lot of fucking. That's a fucking lot of people.
It's crazy. He took that deal though. It's smart though because he only did 15 years instead of what? How many years?
70. He got booked for
He would have
70.
died. He would have died in prison.
And then it was like him, his wife, kids, or whatever, and his mother, protective custody. Mother moved to Carolina, back to North Carolina.
Well, she went back to Carolina. They didn't.
Yeah, that's what I mean, back to Carolina. They didn't say where
Wife went back to Puerto
Rico.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, the movie was good. Don't get me wrong. It's something like I didn't expect.
I did
it's like
I did
monster
laugh a
movie.
little bit when he was yelling at the guy about cleaning the blood out of the alpaca rug. He's like, "You got to fucking blot that
blot
shit."
it. What you say? How much is $25,000 rug?
Yep.
That scene kind of cracked me up a little bit.
I like how he beat the shit out of the driver and slammed him with the piano.
Mhm.
It's just keep repeating, like slamming on him. I was like, there you go. Like I like that part.
What's interesting about that is they made it seem like a character that was slowly losing his composure after talking about how important his composure was.
I think what that was though, because like little by little, his family, like again, going back to the suit, the loud suit when he was fighting. Didn't he choke it? He was like, "I would have killed you, but you're my brother. I blew your."
Yeah, he said, "I would have shot you in your head." Yeah, basically, I'll kill you here right now.
And then the scene. The piano scene. There was a scene where
he shoots Idris
Elba just straight in the head, right on the street.
There's that,
That was awesome.
That right there was
That was
earlier,
cool.
though. That
cool.
was
But that was still a cool scene.
Oh, that was a fucking awesome scene. But I feel like that right there was sending a message to everybody. Look, this is my fucking area now. I'm running this shit. And what I loved about that scene, I was actually talking to my father about this scene today, is when he dropped, he was like, here's your 20%.
Yeah, he put the jar.
Yo,
took the jar out there with
you
him.
didn't have to. You did. I respect that you did that. I'm glad you did, and I loved it. Movie wise, if you did that in real life, I don't know. I'm not condoning that, but in the movie, I was like, yo, that's some shit right there.
Honestly, I thought he was going to use it as a weapon. I thought he was going to slap him inside the head with
Dude,
it.
I thought that too. I thought he was just gonna slam it against his head.
He was like, well, I'll be right back. And his family's like looking out the windows just watching. He's just carrying an empty jar, the sugar jar. He's like, oh, no. And I thought he was going to slap him upside the head with it, but he didn't. He shot him, then gave him a tip. He's like, here's a jar. Here's your 20%. The other guy just sat there like, what the fuck?
And then when he did it, when he said the 20% in the restaurant, he put the $1 on the table. He's like,
Yep.
here's 20%. Just looked at him. It was such a cool movie. It was such a cool movie.
The only thing I didn't like was Josh Brolin shooting the dog. I'm not down with.
Yeah, I hate that fucking shit.
There's no need. There's no need to even pretend to shoot an animal.
That's a smart place to hide, though. Money.
Yep.
No one would have expected that. He only found out because the dog was cool and the fucking house
crazy.
is moving. And the doghouse was moving around. He was like, let's move this shit real quick. So much money, too.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Like, why didn't that cop just take... There was so much money, he could have just left.
Could've.
But he stayed and he shot himself.
But, I mean,
It was a fun scene when they blew up his car.
Yeah.
I didn't
Then
like
he came and threatened him. He was like, next time it could be, what do you say, your house or something?
He said, wait, maybe next time it should be your house that blows up.
Yeah.
He
Like,
said
what are
it
you
so
talking
calm.
to? He did, so calm. He's like, how's Thanksgiving? How was your Thanksgiving?
But I mean, that was what his character was. His character was calm, but he had this sudden outburst as he lost more and more control, basically.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's what happens when you bring family in there. You
I
think
think
it's a smart idea, then they fuck you over. At some point.
Man.
But with that,
No, it's that saying. Like, if you're a landlord, you rent to your
no.
family and friends.
But that lifestyle, either if it's family, friends, or just like some random people you hire, eventually it's going to get to that because there's the money, the greed, and the way you're getting the money. Like if somebody steals your money, for example, say you're a drug dealer and somebody steals your money. I'm the kingpin in Schenectady, New York. Yeah, so these dudes just broke my house and stole all my drugs. Can you come get them, please, and get my drugs back? Like you have to get it other ways, which is killing or whatever, torture or whatever. So that's just how that shit goes. Like if it's family or not. But I do get what you're saying. Like you would think with family, but people are gonna fuck up because again, was one of his cousins or brothers that got hooked on the drugs?
It was the cousin.
Cousin,
yeah. And that's when he started fucking up. Is when he was
Basically, his brothers are still in line. They're going along.
Yeah,
with it.
matter of fact, you're right because his mother. One scene, his mother brought up a point where she was like, I think it was towards the end, where she was basically like, I never questioned you for what you were doing. I never asked you, whatever. But she was like, your brothers would have followed you to do anything. Or you could have been doing something. I forgot what she said verbatim. But she was basically, you could have came up here and been a doctor, and your brothers would have came up here and been doctors.
Like the one fucking man, he gave up being in the major leagues.
Oh yeah,
His nephew.
Because of greed. Because he wanted that. He wanted to be him with the money.
But I mean, and again, with that type of environment, that's how it is. It's like, okay, well, you know what it is too, though, James. It's because with the drug dealers, like, there's like this infatuation with them, and then again, from watching documentaries, and you see how he was up there in the fight, and how Joe Frazier came and started talking to him, shook his hand or whatever.
Fuck that.
That's how it is. That's how it was in those days. Like you'd see the athletes, you'd see the rappers, all these people. You see them hanging out with this random dude you've never seen in your life, and it's like the top drug dealer. They just.
Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. There's no way I can do that. I will wake up every day and think I'm going to die. Something's going to go wrong. I'm going to die today. I wake up the next day. It's going to be Groundhog's Day. I'm going to die today.
Oh, man, it's paranoia. I'd have a problem with that too.
I will fucking lose it. I don't have that shut it off like, yo, nothing's wrong with me. Yo, I'm top dog. Dude, I could never do that shit. I got anxiety problems. I'd be fucking losing my mind.
That means you might be better at it than you think because
I'll be like extra. The
that's
box
when
is
you go
checked.
down.
Like, yo, listen, you make my fucking anxiety go off. I'm gonna shoot you right here. Make me anxious, motherfucker.
You just come over here to hang out.
James would be the most ruthless of us all.
He would be. It sounds like it.
You just
Everybody
that
else would be all
triggers it.
calm and collected. He puts
Trigger
James-
happy comes to mind when I think of James now.
Oh, my
man.
God.
Just give him some cheese. I'll get his anxiety back down.
Yeah, there you go. That's the smuggling right there. That's my organization. I'm the smuggling chief.
James get busted. They think they got the biggest drug deal. Like
We got tons of it. What is it? The white. They come in, they cut it open. What the fuck?
I got that fucking white cheddar, man. Got the white cheddar.
Yeah, but it's just cheese. He's
that's
not.
That's James's mafia name, white cheddar.
White cheddar.
White cheddar. Yeah, go upstairs and see white cheddar. Because he puts holes in you. Oh,
yeah, there you go.
There you go. That's white Swiss.
Yeah, there you go. That's what
30 and James are the muscle team. You got Nutella and Fluff. The dynamic duo.
Nutella and Fluff.
Yep.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh. It would be a horrible team.
Oh god.
Who would snitch first?
James.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like whoever gets arrested first.
Yeah, I was like, it depends.
I'm like,
No,
yeah,
I don't think I'm a snitch. I never snitched ever. I can't say it was something major like that. I don't know. Man.
Listen.
Maybe.
I couldn't get into this tough guy lifestyle like in this movie because as soon as they're like, okay, so you're facing 45 years.
It was my grandma.
Lawyer.
As soon as they put the cuff on, James will be like, okay, if it's such and such, he gets home at 3:00. So and so gets here. This is where they live. Like, sir, what do you even? They wouldn't even be arresting you for nothing. Like, what you think? It'd be like a traffic ticket. Like,
Yeah, no. You just got suspended his license. I'm like, oh shit, my bad.
Oops. Well, check the trunk. Don't open the trunk, officer. Check the trunk.
You're gonna find all that cheddar, man. Wheels of it.
Oh man. I want to see. I would love to see like a spoof movie, like a gangster movie with James, and he's just after all different types of cheese. I think
that's why I smuggle.
I think Chris froze.
Nah, I'm good.
No,
the other one.
White Chris.
Oh no.
Unless he's just like zoning out and he's smiling up.
Yes,
he's
stuck. He's stuck.
Yeah,
I'm gonna bring him out, bring him back and forth. Nah, he's.
I
don't think he's committed to trying to fool. There we go. I didn't do anything.
His Wi-Fi might be messing up again.
That damn Spectrum.
Spectrum, man. They tricked him. They're like, yeah, we fixed it. Oh, it's back.
I'm gonna fucking burn Spectrum to the ground.
We just called Spectrum out too.
Yeah, we just called them out. We knew it.
You got to call them and say, listen.
They wanted to put that filter back on.
Mm-hmm.
He froze again.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
It happens.
See what happens when you put that damn Nicolas Cage picture up? Bad luck.
Damn, man. That's the worst.
Fucking, oh, man.
No, these are fun movies. It threw me out of my element today, though, because I've been on like a horror movie streak.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched this. I was like, God damn it. Like, I watched
No One Gets Out of
his house. I watched that.
Okay.
That's on Netflix.
Yo, House of the Witch from 2017 was pretty good too.
Okay.
Let's check that out.
Did you watch part 2 of the Woods yet?
No, not yet.
Dude.
Don't bother.
No, watch it. But here's the thing. I don't know what they did. They should have just continued on from the first one.
Okay.
They kind of did, but to me, they put like comedy into it.
Oh boy. Okay.
Right to these, you see this one scene, man. Oh my God.
All right, so we're talking about No One Gets Out Alive, part 2, right?
No one sleeps in the woods tonight.
No One Sleeps in the Woods tonight. Gotcha.
No one sleeps in the woods tonight.
Me and your mom. Sorry.
But yeah, Netflix. I've been like just
Not
looking
your
for horror
mom,
movies
sorry.
on Netflix.
Oh, I know.
Been watching a lot of shit. I watched one called The Eighth Night. That's a foreign. I think it's Korean.
Okay.
Look at this.
What's that? Grenade?
Nah, it's
Bottle
a tiki
cap opener.
bottle opener.
Oh, nice.
Ah, from Hawaii.
Yeah. I guess I'll show off a couple of things. This is a piggy bank. Another tiki thing.
I heard you're not supposed to take Tiki stuff. It's bad luck.
You heard wrong. She didn't take it. She bought it.
No, I'm saying
No, you're not supposed, there's something about like lava rocks and something else you're not supposed to take.
you're like cursed. They made a movie, The Brady Bunch, of that.
One of
Bad
these,
luck was happening because they went to Hawaii. Hawaii, they took a lava rock.
some wall decor,
Oh, that's pretty cool.
and then
Dude, you could have got that for free if you went to fucking Apple Teenies on Central. You just rip the fucking things off the wall and put them in your bag and go home.
I don't think that's what you're supposed to do, James.
Oh, well, we did.
And she got me Jaws for the regular Nintendo.
What? How the fuck she
for
find that?
NES? Nice.
Wow, bro.
And I showed you guys on.
Do you have a Nintendo, or is that just gonna be a collector?
No, I do have a Nintendo. I have a Nintendo. Then I have the Retron thing that plays like Nintendo games, Sega games, and Super.
Yeah.
But I'd rather play the actual system. But
I got the Retro Classic, but you can't put it. It's all built in. Like it's
no,
kinda
it's
like a
called-
Switch.
Oh, you got the mini. Yeah. No.
No, there's one called the Retron. It's
Oh,
Retron
I didn't know that.
3.
Okay.
Now they're
Oh,
onto
okay.
like Retron 5 or 7.
Nice.
yeah. And she got me a couple of masks and
I never played Jaws.
uh-oh.
Ooh.
There we go again.
Yay.
The best girls, man. They're the best girls.
In the
XYZ.
world.
Fucking stupid.
Step by step. Ooh, baby.
It's funny how they find a way because you blocked them last time.
Yep. And I just blocked them earlier. I'm gonna keep blocking them though.
Hmm.
Pop it up on the thingy just because it's funny. Chris is gonna.
Yeah.
Oh, he's mad. He's flipping shit right now.
I don't even know where my phone
Yeah,
is.
so I'm changing my rating on this one to a 9 because honestly, it's a great fucking movie. The worst thing to me is just the length of it. Honestly, I don't even care that some of it is fucked up factually. I don't. It's just a great movie. There's great
is good.
acting. There's great scenes. There's great vision to it. Like it's just a good movie. It flows. It makes sense. I love it.
I think there's
Great.
another reason is so it's a movie like I'm glad I watched it. Like
Mhm.
great movie, but I don't think I'll watch it again.
I would. I don't know.
This is one that you always watch at some point, but it may not be like a every year thing. This might be a every like 5 to 10 year movie. Like
It may be if it came
you've
across
never
it, but
seen that. You know what I mean?
maybe.
And then you'll watch it again when the next generation's out and they're like 16 to 18. You're like,
Yeah.
Sonny, you haven't seen this at that time. You're like 50 something. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I'm kind of like that. The Godfather too. Like I seen, if anything, I
I've
seen The
never seen it.
Godfather twice, but I would never watch Godfather again
we gotta put those
unless
on the wheel.
it came across somehow.
We gotta put those on. 'cause
And
I-
it's a great movie. I'm not gonna lie, it's a great movie. It's just it's like one of those. I watched it. Check.
Got it.
No,
Yep.
Check one.
So I gotta check that shit out. I definitely gotta watch.
no,
it.
you definitely got. If you like movies like this, like
I
the,
love it.
like
I love
gangster movies and shit, Godfather is like. It's like one of the
Yeah.
ones you have to watch if you're into this shit. Now the newer ones they're going to. Godfather was good. I can't like what.
Yeah, Godfather 1 and 3, right?
Yeah, 2 was a little weird.
American
yeah.
Gangster.
American Gangster.
the
Casino.
one-
I like Casino.
Heat. Well, Heat's not really, but
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas. What about like Al Capone times?
Was it the original? No, not the original. The Untouchables.
Untouchables.
See, there's good ones.
Oh, there's a lot of good ones. There's a lot of great ones.
I think there's one Sutton Brothers.
With
Four brothers,
with Four Brothers.
something like that, maybe.
No,
I don't know. I could be
Brothers
wrong.
was Tyrese, Marky Mark, and
No, not that. I'm talking about a gangster movie.
Oh,
Said Tyrese and Marky Mark. I don't think they're together doing gangster shit.
another rapper. And who was the other person in it? Omar Epps? No, Tay Diggs.
I don't. Honestly, I don't know.
forgot.
I don't even know if
Anyway.
I've seen that.
That's a good movie.
Hmm.
It's a good movie.
Like, I don't mind gangster movies and like mafia movies.
Yeah.
It's just it's not something like go to. I think.
it's not. It's a, yeah. I get that.
Yeah, they're good though. They're good. I don't know why I don't because they're good. Like I know I will enjoy it. I just don't know why I'm like.
You know what it is? You know what it is though, because like I mean, for me, I think it's just because you don't really think of them. And
Probably.
I mean, I think that's the main thing is you don't really think of them. And then, like, for example, watching something like this on the, watching it for the podcast because we got to review it makes you think of the films, and you're just like, shit, I need to go check these fucking things out, and you eventually do, which I think is great.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm more into the fucked up ones. Like they grab a guy and they fucking chop their finger off one by one.
More
Like the torture. Yeah,
He
like
wants
the
the
shit
Sopranos. You know what I mean?
Basically,
He wants
like
fucking-
the fucked up shit. You're like, oh man, this dude got caught. What are they gonna do to him? Like a casino where fucking gets hit inside the head with a bat. They just fucking take a chunk of his skull off with a. I'm like, damn. I like that type of shit.
So,
but this is good. Like I said, this is like it makes sense. He was laying low.
Mm-hmm.
No one knew him. Because that's what you stay out of the spotlight. You can't get pointed out. Played it smart. So he did do shit like right in the street, like that headshot.
Yeah.
But that was a different thing. Like people already liked him. Like that's why no one ratted him out. Like the people were like, he just went boom. He was like, motherfucker.
But it was that,
on.
and it was that, and it was fear, and it was like they seen him just do this to this man right here and give zero fucks. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chris is back.
I'm angry.
Back again.
I don't blame you, man.
You know what's funny, Chris, about you saying that you're angry? So I've been listening to the Popcorn and Pints episodes. Like,
yeah, we noticed you've been messaging us nonstop about them.
And I can't help it, Gene. So I've just because what I've been.
I can't do it, man. I think you're a little narcissist.
No, because it's funny. What it is it's funny to go back and listen to those conversations. So for certain episodes, like really funny parts, I'll screenshot it. So because what I want to eventually do is go back on the YouTube channel, download those episodes, clip out those pieces for like a TikTok TikTok and shit. But your anger for Freddie got fingered.
I was enraged.
I remember that shit.
Like there was something. There's a quote you said. Basically, you were like, "Anytime I'm angry from here on out, I'm going to compare it to Freddie got fingered. And if it doesn't get me that angry, I need to calm down or some shit." You're like, it's not that serious. I was just like, I wonder if he's going to stick to this.
I forgot all about that.
I did not expect someone to be so angry over Tom Green.
Made me very angry.
He was fucking angry as shit. Like right now,
if I wasn't so tired, I'd be getting fired up right now.
I'm on an episode of Le True. But I don't know. Kyle's not here.
Le True is Le True.
The whole.
Yeah.
That's an Ibrahim pick, people.
Good movie.
Oh yeah, it was fucking great. It was fucking.
What else? What other movie was with that?
That's when we're only doing one.
Oh yeah, we're only doing one movie at a time.
Yeah, that's when we're only doing one movie, and then I don't know when we. Shit, I'll let you know more because I'll be listening to it. I listen to it at work, like when I'm in the office, just because it's so fucking.
I don't even remember why we went to double features.
I think that's when we decided to expand the whole wheel system.
It was Ibrahim was like, "Why don't we start doing 2 movies?" And I was like, "Yeah, why not? Whatever."
Just because we had so many movies with so many wheels, we're like,
adding more wheels, and I'm sure we'll add more.
We'll never get to them if we're only doing one movie at a time.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun though. I can't do it though. I could not go back and listen.
Oh, I fucking enjoy it because it's so fun. Just the like I said, just the stuff we said, the conversations. I'm just like, fuck. We haven't matured at all in a year.
No.
Wow.
We've gotten better as a collective as far as like just the conversations and getting deep into the conversations. But as far as maturity, I think we started out low and we're just getting lower. We're lowering the bar.
That would be my goal.
Yeah. I mean, shit.
Yes. I love dissension, never ascension.
And Chris came on the Popcorn and Pints with us, and he fucking fits right in. He's declining too with, it's great.
Bad influence.
I'm sorry, Chris.
We're fucking you over. We're making.
I didn't know they had this opinion of you, my friend.
No, you.
Me either.
He already knew.
Bitches.
He knew since day one. But it's just funny and fun.
How low can you go, huh, Susan? I guess we'll wait and see.
As low as possible.
How low will the FCC allow, or
right?
or any of these platforms?
Yeah.
Facebook blocks us
because I'll dip my toe. I'll
say this though. Our worst is when we're either together in person or when we're off the scenes, off camera. Yeah, we're
Yeah, we can't
Pre-show.
put that stuff.
Pre-show.
Pre-show. We can't put that on there.
we can't. Maybe we'll start if we ever start a Patreon. That would definitely be a Patreon thing. You can't pull that shit.
Yeah, that's true.
That'd
That
be-
would be
That'd be,
those
that'd be a
clips would be
Patreon, and that'd be that's gonna be like a $10 minimum subscription thing. I'm not doing like no 1, 2, 3. No, if you're gonna get our fucked up shit, which we're never gonna do that because we're smarter than that. But it'd be at least $10.
And it's like a half hour every time. It's like we get on average around 8:30. It's like a half hour of just bullshitting.
Yeah, it is.
The funny thing though is like right once it hits 9, I just hit record. So whatever
hit record,
I hit start. So whatever we're saying or finishing up or laughing at, you're gonna get the tail end of something and not know what the fuck we're talking about. Which is also funny from the Popcorn and Pints the earlier episodes. So remember how we would record from Zoom, like hit record. I'd have to hit record on Zoom and then hit go live.
Yep.
Just from like the first like minute to 30, just the dumb shit we were talking about that people didn't get on the live. You're only literally gonna get if you go back and watch. Because this is but you're only gonna get them if you go back and listen to the audio, or go back and watch when I upload it onto YouTube. Because the live would only go on the Facebook at the time.
Yep.
But just funny. I just missed that shit. It was just fun and funny. So yeah. Go back, people. If you haven't checked out Popcorn and Pints from episode 1 on, you need to go back and check out episode 1 and on. Fuck Nicolas Cage because he was episode 2. Fuck you, Nicholas.
Oh, that's what the 5 movies or some shit.
Hey, it's Nick. Thanks for coming, buddy. Sturdy was just talking about you. How you been?
See that?
Nick.
Aaron kicked him out.
Yep. Nick, are you there?
You son of a bitch.
He's a national treasure. Got rid of him.
I don't have my hold up mask anymore. I think.
Chris, what happened to Nick?
Oh, you lost it during the move?
I think I got tired of it.
There we go. Okay.
Okay.
How you doing, Nick? Welcome back. How you been, Nick?
So what do we do? Final ratings?
Final ratings for American Gangster. I am sticking with my 9.
I'm sticking with my 7.
Yeah, same. I was gonna bump it up a little bit, but I think I feel like I'm just doing it just to do it. So I'll just go stick to 7. Solid 7.
Going up to that 9.
Stick with that.
I can't complain too much about it.
No, there's nothing. I mean, I thought it was really
completely entertaining.
And you know what's funny? Going real quick, like when I seen how long the movie was, I was like, "Fuck, man!" Just because yesterday I was so exhausted, I was so fucking tired, I was so exhausted, and I was doing while I was finishing up, folding my laundry and putting it away and shit. So I just had the movie playing as I was doing that. Finish all that, and I'm just watching the movie. And my plan was to finish this movie and either start Beverly Hills Cop, which I didn't, or come upstairs and play video games, which I didn't. I fucking came up here, smoked, went back downstairs, laid down, put YouTube on, and fell asleep. And I had some excellent fucking sleep. Like I'm awake today. I'm gonna be gaming tonight. I had some excellent sleep. I'm refreshed. So yeah, people, I'm 30 is very happy today. And my wife's back home from Hawaii. She's fucking knocked the fuck out. She was exhausted. Came home.
That's a long ass trip.
Yeah, it was fucking. So she left 9:30 last night Hawaii's time, which was like 3:30 in the morning.
Yep,
for us. And I picked her up from the airport around like 5:45 ish.
God damn.
From that, went to Five Guys to get something to eat. Brought that home, unloaded the truck, ate, and she basically just went to bed.
Damn. So for her, she was up for like 28 hours.
Something like that, yeah.
Crazy.
She didn't fall asleep on the plane at all. She was like, she just couldn't.
Ugh.
On either of the 3 planes.
Damn, she might not wake up till like 4 in the afternoon tomorrow.
She'll get up at some point, but she'll just kind of just be relaxing. And then going back to work Monday, I was like, we should have taken at least Monday off because you can have that extra day to kind of.
And some bad jet lag.
Yeah.
Our time difference. And she was like, what'd she say? She was like, the last day, either yesterday or today, was like when she finally got adjusted to Hawaii's time.
Yeah.
And now it's just like, gotta go back. Like for me, when I went to Colorado, it wasn't bad at all. Like I really didn't really change too much. It's only 2 hours. So it's like, whatever. It's like, fuck, if I'm tired, I'll go to bed, whatever. But these films were great, though, in my opinion. I gave them both 9s. Would I would definitely rewatch them. I'm going to actually watch Beverly Hills Cop 2 and 3 at some point. And then American Gangster is going to make me probably want to watch some gangster movies. Some other ones that I haven't seen, though. That was for people. You're welcome.
There you go.
Excuse me. Hang on a second. I had to get another. Yeah. So what's everybody's plans for the rest of the night? I know Chris is going to bed.
I am
James
going to
has
bed.
pick
I'm
me.
old. Bed. I'm old.
I'm going to bed.
You're really going to bed? I thought you were usually up to like 4 in the morning.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go lay down and play some video games in my bed.
Oh, gosh.
There you go.
Right. Makes more sense.
Yeah, I'm gaming. But I guess we can do these pluggity plugs. Yo, this is the first Saturday in a couple weeks I wasn't like fucking exhausted. I know last Saturday I was tired as fuck. I just been tired, man.
Old age is catching on, man.
Oh, good.
Try to game too much.
You know?
Yeah, that's game first.
No
That's
such
game.
thing. No
Say
such
that.
thing.
You say that now.
But anyway, Horror Haven LLC. Make sure you go check that podcast out, people. Facebook, YouTube, anywhere you listen to podcasts, go check out that awesome podcast. Horror Gamer, YouTube and Facebook. Awesome, amazing horror content. Go check him out. Dreams the Creator, at Dreams the Creator. Happy anniversary to him and his wife. Facebook, YouTube, IG. He does videography. He does photography. He does that awesome edit. Go check out Dreams the Creator. Juan Suarez, go ahead.
You can catch me, the worst damn gamer, right here on Popcorn and Pints Saturday night, 9 p.m. on everywhere. I game Fridays and Saturday nights. Usually I'll be gaming tonight with Sir Sturdy on Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Catch it. Get the Devil Made Me Do It on all those platforms as well. Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. Any last words? You got kind of a horror, dark lifestyle. Bunch of different things going on, from cooking to horror stories, hard games, reviews, movies, everything. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram. And So Good It's Scary. If you have your own independent project you've been working on, it's 30 minutes or left, you want to give us the permission to review it, hit up Sir Sturdy, hit up Kyle, throw it on So Good It's Scary. Give us permission to do that on where, Sir Sturdy?
Horror with Sir Sturdy live every Tuesday night and Thursday night. And as long as these films are a half hour or less, and again, you post them on So Good It's Scary, that's giving us permission to not only show them on the live feed, but also review them. But as well as the regular movie reviews, whatever we're reviewing that night. So every Tuesday and Thursday, 9 o'clock Eastern time, make sure you bring your asses to the Horror with Sir Sturdy and check that out. And of course, on Saturdays, every 9 o'clock Eastern time, Popcorn and Pints. And I know what you guys are thinking. Aaron, didn't you make a new overlay? I did, but I didn't upload it on this one. I forgot. Because with Restream, things changed. I'll fix it. Anyways, Popcorn and Pints, 9 o'clock Eastern time, wherever you're listening to us and watching us now. And I will make sure that I have the Twitter page going up for next week for the live show.
That's right.
I blame Chris because he didn't remind me soon enough.
You son of a bitch.
And then Stories from a Bar, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere you listen to podcasts, including YouTube. Check out this awesome, awesome podcast. I mean, it's a white dude getting drunk talking to other white people about brew. No, seriously, it's a great show. You're going to get some good laughs. Check out the latest episode, Ghost Stories from a Bar. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to love it. And then Deep Focus Cinema.
Well, new episode coming tomorrow, by the way.
Ooh, Stories from a Bar
Nice.
coming tomorrow. That means you
Nice.
guys need to get on it. Get on it now. Deep Focus Cinema. You're going to get a deep dive on cinema. Facebook, YouTube, anywhere you can listen to podcasts. Go check out Deep Focus Cinema. And the Cinematic Canon. I believe we're going to be recording next Saturday. What movies? I have no fucking clue. But come check that out. You're going to have a great, great time. Everybody watching, try not to get peed on. Unless you're into that. If you're into that, I hope you get peed on all night. And with that being said,
Happy
The
Halloween,
golden
people.
showers of heavens
yes,
pour
yeah.
upon you.
happy Halloween.
Oh, yeah. Trick or treat, bitches.
Thanks for popping by. Trick or treat, bitches, and peace, peace, peace. Chris loves Bon Jovi.
I do. I really do.
Living on a prayer, take my